Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognised... Massive leap! They've scored! The breakthrough strike!
AEK Athens are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Vitolo. Goalkeeper's ball. Mbemba positions himself well and cuts it out. AEK Athens have it back and they can go again. Belanda. Muller. Chance to shoot! Real chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Alexandro. And it's played forward. Richarlison! Billia. First quarter of an hour gone. AEK Athens scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Well read, he sorted that out. That looks a great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Karsdorp. And here's the chance to counter. He's one-on-one, surely! Savic. And it's Muller. Is there any support? He might not... Has a hit! He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
AEK Athens with a chance here to increase their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And he's going to Rex. Oh, brilliant goal! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, that is a bit special. AEK Athens grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pizzi plays it out to the flank. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Belanda. Vitolo. Vitolo with a long pass. Cut out in the nick of time. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Vitolo, Richarlison, Savic, Belanda. And the through ball is intercepted. Ruben Neves. Alexandro going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Vitolo. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Going through. Muller. He's through the middle. Karsdorp. Savic. Suso. Pizzi. Suso delivers. Well positioned to make that interception. Suso. Hit into the middle. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
AEK Athens go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Here we go again. Suso. Pizzi. Alexandro. Now it's Vitolo. And he's cut it out. Muller tries to get it forward quickly. Gets away from his opponent. Shapes to shoot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
AEK Athens take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Had a shot! That tested the keeper.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Radu. Karsdorp. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's Belanda. Belanda was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hoists it forward. Billier. Lindelof. Just brushed off the ball there. Christensen. Belanda, who's made his mark on this game. Muller. Hamsik. Muller. It's Muller! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Savic. And here's Vitolo. And it's Alexandro. Richarlison! Ruben Neves. And here's Suso. No way through there. Well played, he saw that coming. Richarlison. Suso. And it's Vitolo. Christensen. Plays it over to the other flank. Belanda plays a clever pass. Radu. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
AEK Athens just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
And there's a long ball.
Porto look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Yunus Belanda. Number 37.
Has a hit! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
He gets past his man. Belarabi. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Savic. Hamšík. Belarabi. He's pinged one through here. Keeps everyone guessing. Savic. And that's that. AEK Athens, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Your final thoughts, Jim?
AEK Athens have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite...
Has a pop! And the follow-up! And he's done it!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Muller did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him, as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
Porto didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Has he picked him out? Muller looks to thread it through, cut out in the nick of time. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Done very well to intervene. And it's Muller. Deftly done. Looking for space out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bernard. Alexandro. Referee's given a throw. Savic. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. And they've been caught out here. Ruben Neves. Soyuncu gets it back. Muller. Bernard. Pizzi. We get a throw in. Christensen. Hamsik. Now it's Bernard. Bernard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bernard. Looking to break out here. AEK Athens have a free kick. And there's a long ball. Hamsik. Chance! It's come through. He's hits one! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low, and it nearly came off.
Radu positions himself well and cuts it out. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. That's a promising ball. It could be in here. And it's Bernard. He's got through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Right through the middle. Lindelof does well to read it and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Muller. It's a loose ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
AEK Athens having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. AEK Athens carrying a one-goal lead. Billia. Bernard. Quick glance at goal. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Muller. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Muller. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. AEK Athens are making a change now.
Substitution on the field. Number 37. Coming on the field is
Hampshire.
number 7.
Muller really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Trippier. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Aimed in towards the centre.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Gets away from his opponent. Billia. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Sönchu. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Ruben Neves. And they win it back again. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And it's Bernard. Milik gets on the end of it. And he's straight offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Oh, Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Now short, Milik! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Billiard gets it out to the wing. They've managed to get it away.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Neves. Trippier. Savic. Over to the left. He's looking to get there first.
Porto are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Porto have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Up to meet it! Should have equalised.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
It's the through ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Sönchu. AEK Athens leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
AEK Athens are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well positioned to make that interception.
AEK Athens certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Pizzi. Bernard. Billiard battles to win it back. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Bernard.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Well, that's where he wants it. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.